Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Plain Christmas by Sarah Price, performed by Amy McFadden. Chapter 1. Careful with the garland now. Amanda stood in the center of the living room, overseeing the workers decorating the house for Christmas. She tried to hide her impatience. It was taking them far too long, and she had other things to do. They had arrived 3 hours earlier, and while the rest of the rooms were coming along nicely, the two men in the living room appeared to be struggling. Now, as they stood on metal ladders bookending the fireplace, she could see disaster ready to unfold. The marble wall was presenting them with a problem. They couldn't figure out how to drape the 18-foot garland over the mirror. Amanda was on the verge of offering her assistance when it happened. The young man, wearing clothes too large for his small frame, almost dropped his side of the garland, scattering hundreds of needles onto the white floor in front of the fireplace. Then, as the ladder began to wobble, he lost his footing. Amanda caught her breath, knowing exactly what was going to happen, but unable to do anything to stop it. The man held onto the garland like a monkey swinging from a vine, his dark eyes large and anxious, before stumbling from the ladder and falling to the ground. Pine needles went everywhere as ornaments shattered into small shards and spread in every direction. "Oh, help," Amanda muttered as she rushed forward and knelt beside him. "Are you all right?" From the way the color drained from his face, she doubted that he was. But it was probably from embarrassment, not from physical injury. She held his arm as she helped him back to his feet. She peered into his face. To her surprise, she realized that he was just a teenager, perhaps a few years older than her 14-year-old adopted stepdaughter, Isadora. And from the looks of his clothing, he was certainly not a regular employee. It appeared that his loose-fitting pants and shirt had been borrowed from a much larger man. Most likely, he was the younger brother of the other worker and had come along to see the inside of the Diaz mansion. She didn't need to wonder why. She knew the answer. Curiosity. Amanda wasn't surprised. After 9 years, people were still curious about her. When she had first met Alejandro, quite by accident, in New York City, she hadn't known who he was or how closely the media...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?